Hey, what's up everyone? Hughes from ET Card Collector. Today is Thursday, July 24th, which means we are less than a week now away from the 2025 National up in Chicago. As I mentioned in previous videos, this will be my first trip to Chicago. This will be my first trip to the National. So I'm really looking forward to both and really looking forward to going to the show and meeting people. And so in this video, I wanted to kind of talk about my plans, what cards I'm looking for, what cards I may be taking to trade, and then also show you some cards I got in the mail this week. I didn't have a plan on buying much leading up to the show. I found a couple of Rangers that I liked that'll fit into my collection that I don't have. And so let me show you those. First up is a Wyatt Langford Bowman First. This is just a paper copy. Next up is an Allen and Ginter Evan Carter Chrome rookie card. And then the third card I got is a Wyatt Langford Allen and Ginter Mini, the rookie variation. Again, I didn't have that one in my collection. So all three of those will go into my Rangers collection. And now more about the show. My plans are Tuesday I fly in, I'll land around lunchtime, and I'll just probably hang out in Rosemont, maybe get some pizza. On Wednesday, I'm planning on going to the show in the evening. I think it's from 4 to 8 for the sneak peek. I plan on being at the show all day Thursday. And then after the show Thursday night is the U2 meet and greet over at the Embassy Suites. So I plan on going to that. I'm really looking forward to that. Probably what I'm most looking forward to, just to be able to meet some of the YouTube guys I follow, get my name out there, my face out there, as my channel is still fairly new. So really looking forward to that. So those are the only 2 days I'll be at the show. Friday, I've got tickets to the Cubs game. They're playing the Orioles in an afternoon game. And then Saturday evening, I will fly home. So a little bit about the show that I'm looking forward to. Obviously, meeting people, that's the number one thing for me, is just to meet people. I can buy the cards I'm looking for at most shows. We have the big Dallas show here in Allen. That's just about a half hour away. So pretty much any card I'm looking for, I can buy there, because I'm still just a small time collector and I'm not looking for anything extremely limited or rare. And so it's not really about buying cards. I will have a list of cards I want to buy if I find them. And so I'll look for stuff on that list, but it's more so just about meeting people, seeing people. I really am looking forward to seeing the exhibits. I'm not doing any signatures at this point. I would like to maybe meet Emmitt Smith and get his autograph, but that's not on the plans at this point. So right now it's just kind of walking around the show, meeting people, looking at exhibits, looking at memorabilia, just that kind of stuff that you can't get on eBay or at a local show. And then as far as cards I'm looking for, I would like to add a few cards to my Nolan Ryan PSA set registry run. I'm also working on a PSA registry of Hall of Famer rookies. And so I'll look for a couple of those. And then just some other oddball stuff. Any Rangers I might see that I don't have. There is a couple of cards in particular I'm looking for. So it's an older card from 2010. Here's an example. This is the base card. So this is a 2010 Elite. So interesting story with this card is I took the photo that was on that card. I knew his family, was close with him. And at the time I worked in the media, and Panini called me and said, hey, can we use some photos? And so this photo was one that I took, that I submitted to them. And so I've been chasing this card's rainbow. As a result, I have almost all of them, but there's 3 I'm missing. I'm missing the signature status gold numbered out of 5. I'm missing the status emerald non-autographed numbered out of 25. And I'm missing the black status 1 of 1. I saw the 1 of 1 on eBay a couple of years ago. I didn't pull the trigger. I thought it was overpriced, but eventually it did sell, and I missed a shot, so I may not get another shot at it, but if I can find it, I will definitely take a look at it and try to pick it up. So that's 3 of the cards I'm looking for. Like I said, I'm looking for Nolan Ryan's. I've got most everything from the mid-'80s on to the '90s, so I'm looking for some early '80s PSA graded Topps cards, and even back into the '70s. I know they should be pretty plentiful, or at least I'm hoping they are, and I can have several copies to choose from. Also looking, I've been doing, like I said, a PSA set registry run of Hall of Fame rookie cards. And so mainly some early '60s that I'm looking for, Yaz and guys like that I don't have. Again, not very rare, but just stuff I would like to add. So that's kind of my goals, my cards. Now let's look at a couple of cards I'm taking that are extras in my collection. First up is a 1957 Topps Dodger Sluggers card graded PSA 3.5. I bought this card at a show here in the area probably about 3 months ago, and then I upgraded it later. So that's why I'm putting this one up. My next one is a 1969 Pete Rose, also a PSA 3.5. There's the back of it. And then a couple of Mantles that are SGC graded. Now, I won't talk about SGC. A bunch of news broke today about that company, but I'm not going to go into that. A 1960 Topps Rival All-Stars, 4.5. And then show you the back of that one. And then finally, a 1962 Topps Manager's Dream with Willie Mays, also a 4.5. And show you the back of that one. So that's kind of my plans, the cards I'm looking for. Never been, don't know what to say. Just super excited. And so we'll see how it goes. I plan on taking footage the days I'm there, showing some cards, showing maybe some interactions with different collectors that I meet, especially at the Thursday night meet and greet. And so we'll just see how it goes. So, but I appreciate you watching, and so long.